And we are back. Hello and welcome back to the long awaited 13th episode of Orphaned Blood. Welcome to the series about a number of players who are new to Vampire, experiencing what it's like to be at the bottom of the food chain, to be caitiff in a society that very much prides itself on clan and blood ties. Will they be able to survive, or will they fall through the cracks of this strange and power-hungry society? With that, let's do some reintroductions of our lovely players. This week, we are going to start off with Yappa. Yappa, tell the lovely people who you are and who you'll be playing.
Hello. Hello to my cast members. I haven't said hello. I'm a horrible player. I got here a little bit late. I was doing stuff. Hello to everyone. Amazing to be back. I'm Carlos, playing Carlos, the cocaine fiend, and I'm just excited to get back into this.
Very nice. Up next, Tone. Tell the lovely people who you are and who you'll be playing.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tone, and I'll be playing Vega de Leon, the old buddy to Carlos last step. We were the buddy cop. It was awesome, and it failed miserably. But so happy to be back. This is awesome. And seeing the cast again. Love you guys. So excited. Mark, thank you. And yeah, here for the good vibes.
Yeah, good vibes all around. Up next, Emiko. Tell the lovely people who you are and who you'll be playing.
Hello, I'm Emiko. I just came back from a really long holiday trip from China, so it's gonna be interesting. Well, bit out of practice, but I'll get into it. I play Sage, the very stable teenager girl vampire that just made a ghoul last session. Look forward to the session. But yeah.
Very nice. Up next, Cleansing Rain. Tell the lovely people who you are and who you'll be playing.
Hey everybody, Cleansing Rain. Very excited to be back. Looking forward to playing some more Beauregard. Beau is the oldest in the party by at least a decade, in his mid 40s. As affluent as he is effeminate, he likes to try and solve problems with a silver tongue, and fighting's not usually his style. Other than that, just looking forward to being back. It was very fun to be a part of Sage's ghouling process last time.
Very nice. And with that, last but certainly not least, our dear guest for this part, or this leg of the journey, as it were, Caleb, tell the lovely people who you are and who you'll be playing.
I'm just another villain. Vil, go by Caleb here. I play Gabriel Newsom, the Ventru, who is assessing the situation, also the quality of the Orphaned Blood as a whole, trying to figure out this little mystery that we got going on.
Absolutely. And there are many tales to unravel and mysteries to expand. As well, I'm sure there's a number of different secrets centered around Gabriel himself. We shall have to see if they are uncovered or perhaps exposed. Nonetheless, glad to have you with us. I am TheCatsMeow. This is my show. My name is also Mark. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you're excited for what is going to be a crazy session. As we begin Unlucky episode number 13. With that, we can begin with some music. We focus on a TV screen as it begins to come to life. The splittering and sputtering of static begins to clear as we see a trailer begin to play. We watch as, fading in from a black screen, A church bell rings, slow and hollow. A voiceover, low and gravelly, cuts into the sound. In a city where the law has fallen silent, we cut to a candlelit church, parishioners praying, knelt below a large cross. One man still listened. A smash cut as we see gunshots, screaming, and a stained glass window exploding inwards. We see quick cuts of gang members shaking down shop owners, a crying woman grasping a rosary, and a body covered with a white sheet in an alleyway. They burned his church. They broke his people. We cut to a confessional booth. We see a shadowy figure sits behind the screen, a smirk on their face. Forgive me, Father, for what I'm about to do. We hear the sound of a click and a shotgun being racked. We cut over to the other side of the confessional. A priest, calm and cold, speaks. Confession's over. He fires to the wooden placard that blocks the two of them. A title card slams onto the screen. This summer. Another montage begins as music begins to kick in. A heavy guitar riff. A priest removes his collar. Tape wrapping around bruised knuckles. A Bible opens, revealing hidden weapons within. A car explodes in a fireball. He took a vow. We cut to the priest kneeling in prayer, and they made him break it. We see a fight scene as the priest slams a thug in a baptismal font. You're about to be reborn. As he pushes his face in, we see the splashing as the man's head collides with the stone and the holy water within. We cut to a corrupt cop. You can't save them all, Padre. No. Just the innocent. Another gunshot is fired. A title card takes the screen once more. God forgives. Immediately cut, there is another explosion as another title card takes its place. He delivers. Our final montage kicks in once more. A motorcycle chase through city streets. A crucifix dangles from a rearview mirror. The villain is thrown from a church door. The priest, bleeding, stands tall. When the devil takes the streets, God sends a priest. The priest lights a candle in the ruined church. A child looks up to him. Father, are you going to stay? Protect us. The priest softly responds, I'm not going anywhere. We watch as he loads his gun, turning towards the door. A title card with huge and metallic letters cuts in. The Shepherd's Wrath. The final voiceover cuts in. Prayer is over. Rated R. Coming soon to a cinema near you. One last time, a church bell rings. With
I
that,
want to see this movie so bad.
who would like to lead the recap of last time's episode?
I'll give it a whirl. I'll give it a shot. See how well I can recollect this to the best of my memory. So on the last session of Orphaned Blood, the two groups decided to split up. Bo, Gabe, and Sage. Then Vega and Carlos decided to go investigate the the body that we needed to look over once more again. We cut away first to the other three: Sage, Gabe, and Bo. We slowly make our way up into this apartment to meet. What's his name? Was his name Dante?
Yes, it was Dante.
It was Dante. Wonderful. Okay, just making sure I remember correctly. We honestly break in. Like, it's at first it's just like that. Well, come on, we're kids at this point. Why not? So we more or less break in, if you really want to call it what it is, and we gotta just slowly, not necessarily stealthily, make our way into the apartment, seeing it as abandoned. Lights off, and we go towards a door that would be the bedroom of Dante himself. Sage decides to approach it solo, whereas Gabe and Bo kind of stand back as a whole. And as she
Courageously.
opens the yes, as Sage opens the door, if I recall correctly, he just like had a shotgun racked and ready to go.
It was just a handgun, wasn't it? Or was it a shotgun?
I think it
I think
would
it was
be
a pistol.
revolver or pistol.
Pistol?
Like it's a
Pistol? Okay.
it was a small gun.
It was a small
Okay,
firearm
so
of
it's
some sort.
smaller firearm, like a revolver, 9mm, something like that. So once there's kind of like the eyes meet, it's like kind of like a level of disbelief falls upon his face. He's like, "How are you here? Like, I've been looking for you this whole time."
Yeah. How long has Sage disappeared from the start to that scene?
About 2 weeks.
Yeah,
About 2
just
weeks.
disappeared for 2 weeks. It's a long
So
time.
she tries to explain things away as the other two kind of stand at a distance, just observing, see if they need to step in at any point. You kind of see the gears turning, that as he looks at the other two in the back, that this may be some sort of like cult or like trafficking group, and that Sage is involved in it somehow. And we try to, in the grand scheme of things, convince him. Gabe tries to use to dominate power, but he is a very willful individual, so that fails miraculously in the best way possible, and I love every moment of it. And as Sage tries to explain it away, Gabe and Bo try to, show certain feats that are only capable of what a kindred can do, like, biting his wrist or ripping it, or something to convince them that we're not just cult members, that we're something more elevated. And as a form of insurance for that scene, it's like, hey, we need you to accept the blood of somebody here. And in the end, after some finagling and choke holding, he did ungraciously accept taking the blood, but you could tell there was a lot of reservation to that. And then the two of us shuffled out in advance because we're just gonna let them have their moment, say what they want to say. We're just kind of invaders in a foreign land in a sense, in that regard. So we just waited outside as they did their thing. We noticed like a name, a different name, but then Sage confirmed that it's a name he doesn't like to be called, and fair enough. So then we just kind of fuck off to go meet the other two, but meanwhile we go over to them. Tone and Vega arrive at the scene. They decide to take an alleyway that they notice. There's an escape ladder, more or less. They decide to take it. Carlos, not so much. He's appears he's afraid of heights to a degree, which understandable. So Vega decides to go up there alone, being the soldier of fortune in that regard. And he makes it up there. And after a while, Tone's just like, I mean, not Tone, Carlos eventually is like, fuck it, I'll go up there. I'll go up there for my boy. So the buddy cops will eventually reunite. But Vega runs into this individual that is a clown as he enters this room, makes it through the open window. And it's kind of this illusion over time that he's finding out that exists. I believe it was said before that it's an individual he ran into once before and had complimented him on his abilities with illusions, because he tries to use it to fight back against this individual. And as Carlos gets up there, he's like, "What the fuck is going on? What is going on here?" And Vega's like, "I did it. He said I'm pretty good. I got these abilities just like him." And he's impressed. He's like, "Okay, buddy, I'm gonna let you have this. Like, you're my boy, so I'm gonna let you have this." Two cops begin to break it. They're like, whatever the city is off the top of my head, I can't remember. But they break in. He uses the illusion stuff one more time just to create like an empty room. It's like, huh, must have been a trick of the light. Then, as they eventually begin to leave, they are able to, drop the illusion, converse for a little bit amongst each other. And after that very wild and epic scene had played, they make their way back down and decide to meet back at the club where everyone met, conversed, and discussed kind of what to do next in the grand scheme of things. While some people had their blood, some people had their blood with additives, if you will, because some people got to have a little bit of spice in that regard.
Very nice. A wonderful recap. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
One thing I do want to point out too was the period during the escalation in which Vega was fighting against this master illusionist, where the illusionist, who seems to be Vega's sire, gave Vega the advice of make reality your bitch. Yeah. With
He has that
that
on a bumper sticker now on his car.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make reality your B word.
All right. With that, we cut to the next night. As the sun begins to set in the distance on this Sunday, you each arise in your respective locations, be it your haven or wherever it is you have decided to stay. You awaken as the dark, cursed blood flows through your veins once more. Each of you spends a point of blood as you are roused from the slumber of death. We focus in on Beauregard. Tell me, Cleansing Rain, where does Beauregard call his home?
2 weeks' time hasn't been long enough for him to find permanent lodgings. However, he was not content to continue staying in the guest warehouse bedrooms of the mechanic shop, or whatever those nasty anarchs call home. So he would be staying at least a 3 or 4 star hotel somewhere nearby. Nothing overtly fancy, but something that is a bit more his nature.
Very well. As you awaken for the night, you find that there is a letter that has been slipped under your door.
If we can backtrack, I believe Gabe had offered us the floor in his hotel.
Oh, that is true.
So
Would you be
I
staying
could
there?
just be staying in one of those would be ideal.
Alright. Staying in one of the many rooms on the floor that Gabrielle has booked out.
Probably pretty distant from his, just out of courtesy.
Fair enough. I need to check something real quick. But nonetheless, you do find a letter underneath your door.
Oh my, has Bruno finally sent me a love letter? He says as he picks the letter up.
As you pick up the letter, it is rather a blank, nondescript envelope, except for the fact that there is an Egyptian hieroglyph on the front. If you would like, you can make an intelligence and academics roll. If you have academics.
Academics. I do. I have 2 in academics. What's the difficulty for it?
This is going to be difficulty of 7. You would know this to be a depiction of a creature known as the Set Animal.
If I'm alone in the room, which I presume to be, then I will go ahead and open the envelope and peruse its contents.
It is a letter from Ramses. It is a request for you to visit him at his club, as he has a request of you. And a gift.
He will fold the letter. He's gonna discard the envelope just in the hotel trash can right there, and but he'll keep the letter like tri-folded and stick it into his jacket and head out for the day or for the night.
As you do, you would know that Gabrielle is already up by this point. So tell me, what is Gabrielle up to during this time?
At this point, he would have done his usual routine of, discarding the previous suit that he had, putting a new one, this being of a, black suit with a white undershirt and, a white tie as well, just to kind of continue the more business attire that he has decided to wear for the majority of his life now. But he would have just kind of done his routine of making sure he looks prim and proper and well presentable, so on and so forth, and almost like a obsessive compulsive manner in a regard.
Is there any routines from his mortal life that he still keeps?
He, even though it doesn't change, like he still like does his hair in a certain way. Like it's been that and that. And he has like this locket that he keeps in his pocket, and he always opens it up 3 times, looks at it for a prolonged period of time, and we'll just put it back on his person since something of significance to him.
Right. Why don't you make me a perception and alertness roll? Difficulty of 7.
7? Alrighty then.
Also, Beauregard, are you attempting to sneak out, or are you just taking your leave?
I'm well aware that he's awake at this time, although I don't know if he would be in his room, in the lobby, whatever. I'm not making it a secret that I'm leaving, but I'm making no indication of like intention for anything.
Okay.
I'm just by all accounts heading out normally.
Luckily for you, you are a vampire. You do not botch. With 1 success, you notice that Beauregard leaves, but there's nothing particular that grabs your attention about that. You just kind of make a note of it. See him on his way out. With that, oh god.
No, go right ahead.
With that, we follow Beauregard as he presumably makes his way to the El Dorado.
I like to think that while he might look a little out of place for the general crowd of the El Dorado, he doesn't look as though he feels out of place. I think he feels quite confident, quite comfortable, especially with the idea of a gift in his mind. He's proudly walking in.
Very nice. You make your way in, up to the VIP section that looks over everything on a balcony, and then further into the back. You see the man with the snake tattoo on his chest who simply nods to you and opens the door for you to go in.
He'll give a little click of his fine dress shoe and enter the room.
As you step in, you see Ramses, the dark-skinned man, the bald head, the Egyptian-styled makeup over his eyes. He gives you a pleasant but sharp smile. Beauregard, I'm glad you could make it.
I was most excited to hear from you, Master. And he'll bow a little lower than I just did right there, but not prostrate. This.
You do know how to please. There is something I need to ask of you. Come with me. As he turns around, making his way through a door that's behind him, behind his office. Opening it up, and gesturing for you to follow as he walks through.
Feeling pretty good about all this, so I'll follow through.
He walks through what is a thin hallway, over to a room, in which he opens the door, and gestures for you to step in.
If he's insisting I go first, then I'm not asking any questions. I'm going first.
You step into an area that looks to be some sort of lounge. Soft seating has been set up against the walls. This large couch that lines the wall of this tiny room. And you see a man who sits in the middle of this room, a cane in his hand. His eyes are steely blue. His hair, a very dark, almost raven color. He looks up to you. As he does, you hear the door close behind you. Hello, Beauregard.
Well, I did not know we would be having company. I'm sorry, sir. I believe I do not recognize you. Or do I recognize him?
You do not.
He will, still rather confidently, but now I guess a tad more hesitantly, will follow proper procedures and walk across the room to go greet him.
He does not stand to greet you. He simply sits there with his cane in front of him as he looks you up and down.
Is this an elderly man? Or a...
No. This man's younger than you are. Looks to be late 20s.
Well, you catch me at a disadvantage, sir. You see, I am afraid I have not become aware of to whom you are.
You can call me Baron. Lord Baron.
Well, Mr. Lord Baron, it is a pleasure to meet you, and I hope that our, I guess now, joint meeting with Mr. Ramses will be of great
As you turn to the
benefit
side,
to us.
Ramses is not here. It's just you and him alone.
And he's realizing now that the meeting might be with him in lieu of with Ramses. Is there something that you needed doing that I might can assist with, Lord Baron?
That remains to be seen. I have come to check on your progress, child. With that, he stands, his hand on his cane in front of him. I have watched your progress with great interest, to see what you would become.
Oh, my stars. Are you the one who has bestowed this gift to me?
Indeed. You, like I, bear the blood of the Crusader. The true lineage of Ventru. Yet I am disappointed to see you have made inroads with the traitors that would dare call us cousins. But it is no matter. You will see the truth soon enough, how those who claim kinship have made themselves contemptible merchants.
Is there any way that I would have I guess what's going through my player mind right now is that could any NPC claim to be my sire, and I know, is there any sort of innate feeling or connection or bond or knowledge that perhaps he or I would have that I could test him to whether or not he's my sire?
Perception awareness. Difficulty 8. It's hard to tell.
His story checks so far, so. Well, Mr. excuse me, Lord Baron, my association with the Waltons seems to have been more of a inner calling from my own clan, if it were. Maybe not the exact ones, but you see, for weeks I have been among the more violent types of kindred, and finding some in a more refined society was a nice reprieve. And I think that we could perhaps even utilize my confidences with Mr. Walton. He'll kind of shine a grin. to Baron.
Mr. Walton is a cad of ill repute. He has long since been a festering leech on true nobility. No, I care not for Walton, nor those who would claim kinship to the blood of Ventru. But as said, they are not the blood of kings. They are simply those who have betrayed our true goal. We are not stewards to power. We are power itself. We have no need for their petty games of politics. We have greater goals. The final crusade is almost upon us, Mr. LaFontaine. And soon enough you will have to choose a side. You will either stand with us, the Sword of Cain, or you will fall below its mighty blade. Now, my conspirators perhaps would prefer that I refrained my contact. But that insignificant little thief broke the rules first. You are what matters. For you hold the blood of the Crusader. Never forget that. When the time comes, you will be called upon, and you will make the right decision. Or I will take back what was given to you. Personally. Am I clear?
Crystal, Lord Baron. Crystal clear.
Good. With that, he steps around you. His cane almost pushing you away, but without directly touching you. As he moves past, opens the door, and leaves.
He's gonna kind of stand there, staring over the fire a little bit, or whatever's in this room.
There's like a little lantern that hangs from the ceiling.
Yeah. I guess if it's an end-of-scene comment, he might say something on the lines of, well, one father hates me now and one abandoned me at the beginning, so which is better, we'll find out. I guess he'll go to exit the room.
As you do, you make your way back to the office of Ramses, who seems to be standing there waiting for you. The same smile on his face, sharp and mirthless.
My lord, was that the request or the gift?
Both. The request was that you speak to him. The gift is the knowledge it affords.
Your generosity is most abundant, sir, when he's proceeding to look at the floor.
To be truthful with you, I do not care for his assertions. The Sword of Cain would see us all suffer under their zealousism.
So he is aware of this group with which Lord Baron operates.
Yes.
I'm sorry, that was Rain asking you. No.
Presumably.
Okay. Well, is it? Are their claims legitimate? I wonder.
Yes
Anything
and no.
Anything that gives a political angle is enough to whet my appetites for political incursions. However, I need to be aware whether or not I'm shipping my boat next to the right banner.
Whether you choose him, the Anarchs, or the Camarilla, you will pick a losing battle.
Mm. And so you would rather Mr. Walton to remain as the patriarch of the Ventru clan?
I do not care who sits atop a throne of lies.
And Lord Ramses, that's, I think, precisely why I like you so much. See, I do not either, really. I have just been introduced to most of these things. I find it hard to bear an eternal allegiance towards folks that I've just come to know. Is there a profitable outcome in this for?
That is why I believe you have potential, Beauregard. See, it is not about allegiances. It is about finding the right path. Allegiances come and go, as do loyalties. But there is one thing that is eternal. Power. And true power comes from here, as he points to his chest.
Wow, that is a more encouraging story than I have heard in many a years.
You should come to my sermons. There are many an encouraging story that our kin like to tell.
He's not completely deject to that, but he's not.
But I digress. If you do wish to know more about your blood from a different perspective, there are always those you can ask.
Well, I thank you so very much again, sir, for facilitating this gift. It has been most wonderful to learn bits about oneself.
You are quite welcome. And do not forget, you are the master of yourself. Do not let others deceive you.
I suppose he'll be exiting the El Dorado in like fashion.
All right. With that, you all manage to convene at Gabrielle's hotel floor, readying yourselves for what is going to be a mission that you have been given to investigate a cult in the areas just outside the city. This is a mission given to you by the sheriff herself. Thus, you do not want to disappoint her.
Do we have the paper for, or the information for, like, location?
You do.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Did we get a second copy? Because I believe we gave the copy away to fake Sage.
Sage.
You would have
You
received
But
a
I-
would
second
remember.
copy.
You would at least
Oh yeah,
Yes.
thank goodness. I would have remembered that. It's good memory.
That's true. You have an eidetic memory.
Yes. Right. Cult Day has finally come.
Yeah.
So what's the play?
I don't know. Go in, sneak around. If we get noticed, we might have to smash some heads in. Hopefully, we don't get to that. It's just to check it out, right?
It was just yeah, to go and observe and report, right?
Hopefully.
Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
Well,
Yes, good old reconnaissance.
just need to sneak around.
So
We really don't have that much information to make a plan off of, actually.
yeah, that's true. What do we need? We need
Those-
binoculars. We need maybe we should go check out the place first and make a plan. Do we even have the layout of the place?
Yeah, let's review the
Should try.
mission.
Yeah, we review the mission.
The mission is to infiltrate and investigate the group known as the Children of the Seraph, as there have been some odd dealings with them that the Camarilla is interested to know. The main thing they want to know is whether they are some sort of cult that has some sort of awareness of kindred existence. And perhaps if they might be a kindred cult that has been put in place by some sort of Masquerade breacher. So essentially, your goal is to make sure that it's all Masquerade safe. And that if it is an issue to the Masquerade, that it is cleaned up.
Seems
we
like
need to
we
understand
actually
that-
need to talk to these guys
Yeah,
to
do
find
we have
out
to? Yeah,
information.
that means we have to send in Bo. Bo is like
Yes.
the silver tongue. He can get the truth out of anybody.
Shall we
Oh, we
actually
got your back.
pretend to be one of the...
Yes, and what if the smashing
Evil
heads
cultists.
comes to be needed?
You send me with you.
Yeah. And then Carlos
If
and I
Pete
will
was with me,
sit
then
back
I
with the
would go-
We can also
binoculars.
go in as a
Okay.
group, but a group of... how much? 5 might be a bit too noticeable.
Is the area where we're going far outside of town?
Yes. It's about an hour outside of the city.
Is there perhaps a local town nearby that's like right? What I'm getting
yeah.
to is there a possibility that Sage and I might go try to infiltrate the cult, whereas the other two go spy on the active cult?
That's possible.
In
You
what,
can also
in what
ask for rumors.
Yeah.
For rumors. Rumors will be fun.
It is nearby a town, but it's also slightly outside of their borders as well.
If they did meet,
See
it's
how much
probably
info-
like some barn or something.
It's actually an old church.
Well,
Classic.
delightfully sacrilegious.
Wait a minute.
Well, the way I see it is that if Sage and I were to go investigate nearby, see if anybody is familiar with this group that is gathering notoriety, perhaps even pledge membership ourselves. And whereas you all can head directly for the location depicted on the instructions from the sheriff and go do a first-hand reconnaissance.
Sounds good.
Gabe, are
Oh,
you
yes, Gabe,
joining
you are
us,
in
or are you
charge.
going to
I
infiltrate the
apologize.
cult?
That is just my proposal for the mission, sir.
Seems I will go with these two fine lads into their mission. You two can go off on your own. Seems swell.
There we go.
Do we have any generic knowledge of the town, like and in the nature of, would Carlos maybe benefit talking with locals there, or would we think the town might benefit more from Gabe? Like, is it a retirement town? Is it a crime heavy town?
What are you trying to imply?
Why don't you roll me a
Hey.
D10?
Hi,
That just
hello.
means, is it old or young town?
Oh, hi,
Everyone
hello.
likes a reborn
What kind
gangster.
of people are in
Hey,
these towns?
Oops. I just
Low.
hit the D10. I didn't even say a number.
Yeah,
hi,
roll
hello,
roll again
again.
and say a number.
Okay.
Actually, before, say which one you prefer.
I prefer it to be high.
Okay.
Oh, on the result.
Yeah.
I prefer the result to be I don't know, whatever you find more compelling. To if we needed to
Okay.
mix up the group is all. I'm saying if it would benefit us to bring 3 into town and 2 to the site, or vice versa.
All right then. Make the roll.
Low.
hello.
From what you understand, this seems to be quite an older town. Mostly kind of farming area.
Hmm.
In fact, it's a lot of farms that are currently going out of business. Or it's, a lot more difficult to keep them running, so they're starting to become abandoned. So let's say it's a dwindling population. Ultimately, you can make the decision you would like from there.
Well, so what do you all what do we think of this? Any queries?
If it's an older population, I might not fit in.
What? You
as
look super
much.
old.
Yeah. That's actually. Well, screw you.
My 2 cents is
How
we
dare
all
you
go
call me
together.
that?
Oh yeah. I'm super old. We go
How about
sniffing
put
out.
you in the team? I'll put you in with Beauregard. You look super old.
I don't look old at all. Have you seen? I don't even have any wrinkles or anything. But yeah, we'll sniff out the place before we spread out, just in case this turns out to be Kindred. Just because I don't want to tussle with any of our kind just yet. So if it comes to that, I'd rather have all of us together.
Are
Wait,
we to be
question.
executioner of this as well, or are we just to relay the breach in the masquerade?
It's up to you to decide how far you want to take it. How much favor do you want to earn?
Obviously, all the favor.
When I say smash heads in, I still don't like killing people. It's not cool. Like, render them
But-
unconscious, sure, but they're still humans.
Sage, do you think that you can ask Dave about this cult? I wonder if there's like a police file on them or something. Maybe they're like into some really shady.
Well, his main
Stuff.
curfew is the
Maybe there's like a-
city, but I could give him a call. Actually, Sage has a phone. Oh no.
Good question.
I keep on forgetting. I feel like it makes sense if Dave gave her one after that encounter, so they could
That makes
contact each other. Although I remember she did not have a phone for the previous episodes. That was funny. Alright, so she get out her phone, just go call Dante to be accurate. Let's not piss him off and all like beep beep.
Hello, Dave speaking.
Dave, do you have any idea, like, wait, how many, do you look into cults by any chance? Because, something has just come up.
Like, as a hobby?
Any works, I just really need some info or rumors on this cult called, what was it? Something of the Seraph.
Children
What
of
was
the
the name
Seraph.
again? Children of the Seraph, yes. Like, heard of anything
Um,
about that?
Something about that. I think they've been recruiting or something. I don't know, it's not really my prerogative. I'm busy with a few other cases at the moment.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, that's about what I'd ask. Thanks. Beep.
Alright then.
No info. It's not really his focus.
Did he say like
They were
what type of
recruiting.
people they're recruiting?
No, just
Yeah, like
that they were
anybody?
recruiting.
Children.
He doesn't know.
Call him
Dave doesn't know.
back. See, hey, is it like Latinos or is it like 16-year-old girls? Some info
does
here.
not
Maybe we can
know.
pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
fine.
Well, judging from what Beauregard said, it'd be older people. Because
Well,
population.
not.
Yep, older people.
Yeah, we're
We
gonna
should
go
probably
deal
just-
with a bunch of geriatrics. It shouldn't be that difficult if that's Bo's
We
age.
should, I don't know. We should just go there and have a look.
Sir, I am a young gentleman still.
I would say it would be best to potentially
go.
travel as a group, and then
Yeah,
from
we should
there
just all
on
go
we can
together.
we can break apart and go into different parties. That way, once we have the lay of the land, we will know what to do with the next step.
Yeah, we should just all go together, have a look, and then do what Gabe said.
Yeah. But, by the way, we got to stop at Sanctuary. I totally forgot about Cyclone. Anyways, we just do a little pit stop. Just a little pit stop.
Who's Cyclone and Sanctuary? Sorry.
Don't worry about it, Gabe. Don't worry about it, Gabe. It's all good.
I think I have
let
to
me
worry
deal
about
with
this
it.
in that record.
You'll see. It's nothing.
Right.
Alright.
And Vega will specifically be looking for some letters.
All right, you make your
Because
way
I believe there was.
back to the sanctuary. As you drive up to what is this old warehouse in the rundown, what was once the industrial section of the city. Vega, you quickly pop out and make your way over to see your bird. As you do, he's currently sitting in his cage.
Sage
As
will also go.
no one
Sage
has
will-
kind of visited him in a while. It's covered in bird shit. He does have some food, though. He isn't starved to death.
Good. Sage will also go in to see
Oh.
Cyclone. Sage likes birds.
Sorry, amigo. Sage, we gotta take him with us. We can't leave him here. We'll put him in the
Not
hotel.
for this
We'll be fine.
mission. Another night, yes. This mission, carrying Cyclone with us will actually be more dangerous.
No, I mean, like,
There
put him
is-
back in the hotel. It's more safe in the hotel.
Oh yeah, we could.
We gotta sneak him in, though. We can't let Gabe know that we have Cyclone.
Oh, that's more difficult. Well, no
As
one
you
has
open
touched-
up the cage, you notice there looks to be a number of papers in there.
Covered in
Also
bird.
covered in bird shit.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
oh
no.
that.
Wait a minute. What is this? He pulls him out.
Oh, it's covered in
My
bird
social
shit.
security
And
card.
bird
Oh.
stains.
As you see, there are a number of letters. Each of them with a name on them. One for each of your coterie mates.
He specifically looks at the envelope with his name on it. Is there a heart on it?
Presumably? Maybe.
It might be covered in bird crap, so he's
It might be
it's still a
covered in
win.
bird
Can you
crap,
even
so it's hard
read
to
it?
tell.
All right, yeah. I hand him out. Oh, do you know who I think this is? Okay, we gotta take the cage. We gotta take these. Let's go.
If Sage sees like a paper with a name on it, she'll just go whip,
Yeah, there you go.
grab that.
Out of curiosity, Gabrielle, presumably this is your car that you driven over to this place. Who would be driving?
Probably Bruno.
Alright.
Probably Bruno. Tatiana would
Yeah,
be
that
in
leads me to
the
believe
front
it's
with her as well.
limousine.
Correct.
You, there's like the rolling down of like the divider as Bruno kind of turns and says, "Sir, someone's knocking on the window." As you hear this knock, knock, knock on the glass.
I'll look out the window before I roll down the window.
As you look at the window, you see a tough-looking biker-looking figure, a large man with just a jacket on, large muscles that are tatted up severely.
I will roll down my window enough to where, profile-wise, mainly my eyes can be seen, and he will say, "Can I help you?"
Man walks over. Roll down the window.
I don't think you're the ones making demands here. I asked who you are, then the window will come down further once you confirm who you are.
I'm a representative of the Anarchs. And his hand comes through the window, and he begins to push down on the glass. As you hear the sound of the mechanics straining against as he pushes the glass down until it cracks. His hand leaves an indent on the window as he looks to you and says, "You should get moving, Cammy. You're not welcome here."
I will once my people come back from doing whatever they're doing. So once they do, I will vacate the premises and go. But I think issuing idle threats is not a smart idea. Or a precursor to them.
He leans back. Just get out of here. Oh. And sorry for your window, he says with a smirk. As he turns around to leave. You have 10 minutes.
What are the chances that he turns around and leaves and there's Vega holding a covered
Yeah.
birdcage, letters and Sage beside him like
He walks by, nods to both of you, and then continues back inside. As you
Well, that
return
was
back to the car
pleasant,
to
Gabriel.
see the window has been cracked and part of the door has been dented. This is of the back door.
Well, what happened there? What happened?
One of the ape anarchs decided to be a dick.
Oh, one of them never.
dang,
Well,
yeah.
We
Oh,
should probably get. Considering they don't
That's
like you, maybe we should just leave quickly.
Yeah, good call. And we should just leave quickly without asking any questions. Just open the door, we'll come in and pay no attention to the
So,
trap-covered
so
birdcage.
2 questions. What did this
Shush, Vega.
this anarch look like in great detail? And then what is Vega doing in this scene from my perception, looking through the busted window now? Storyteller.
Well, for this anarch, you see like this shaved head, big, tough-looking biker man, beard, kind of dark and scraggly, tattoos all over his arm and a little bit of his chest, and a little bit of the neck as well. He's wearing kind of like this leather jacket that has like the sleeves torn. The pants he's wearing are just like simple jeans. And it has like this big belt buckle. The belt buckle itself has an anarch symbol. Or an anarchy symbol, rather.
Of course it would. Recollecting it in mind, he's gonna pull out a little notepad and he's just gonna write it all down in great detail. Then he's gonna hand it to Tatiana, who is next to Bruno in the very front, pulling, having the divider go down. He's gonna hand it to her. I want to know where he lives, where his favorite people sleep, and everything about him. Then I want to break something of his. Please find that out for me, would you, Tatiana?
She nods coldly.
Wonderful. Mr. Vega, what do you have in hand?
He's probably at this point trying to stuff it into the trunk. The trunk.
No,
The trunk.
stop.
You can just hear the noises of like metal rattling.
Yeah.
From the cage.
You realize, Mr. Vega, you have to open the trunk, not force it in.
But
It's
Is it a
probably
latch?
bird
What do you
poop all
do?
over the trunk now.
It's,
Dried up
it's-
bird poop.
I know it's a strange concept, but it is key locked. And he just shakes the key in his hand.
Sage, could you do the honors and grab the key? It's no problem. We're grab. I'll introduce you to Cyclone later. No worries, Gabe. It's okay. Piece of cake.
So
You just
Sage
hear.
will just
What? Why do you have a bird? What is the importance of a bird?
It's his. It's
Sort
his
of the
pet.
team mascot.
He would prefer it not to become a snack of the anarchs. So can we keep it at your place?
Before it gets there, you're going to clean that cage out.
Oh yeah, Scout's honor.
Oh no, you will clean it. If it enters anywhere near the hotel, you will be standing outside till the sun comes up.
No worries. I'll do it. Yeah, just let's stop at a gas station or something. But let's go. I see the tat guy coming. Uh-oh, better open the trunk.
He will get out of the limousine, make his way to you, giving you a look of almost contempt, unlocking it.
Lays it down. Just a little
You
bit of
just feel
burnt
the crusty
flakes onto
bed.
the.
Yeah, you can see where like the
Crusty
bird shit
Virgil.
kind of falls onto the fine
And
leather
it's like a
upholstery.
layer. I own birds. It becomes like a layer of poop, and then it just cracks off, and it's just like. It's bad. It's easy to clean at least.
No worries, yeah.
What's your
There's just
What's
a
your
lot of
bird's
dry
name?
crumbles everywhere.
Let me just pushes it down.
Mr. Vega? What's your bird's name?
Cyclone.
He's gonna lean close to the bird. Can you say shitty little Anarch for me, Cyclone?
Cyclone!
We'll get there. You'll learn. We'll close
Perfect.
the trunk. You are also cleaning that as well.
You got it. You got it, Gabe. Did I ever mention you're such a cool guy? Oh
He's
man.
gonna pat you up. He's gonna pat you on the shoulder and walk back into the vehicle.
With that, yeah. Vega goes in, opens the door, let Sage go in first.
It just goes in.
As you get in and begin to wind up the window, you watch as it goes, and it only goes about halfway.
Fucking Anox.
It's a bit drafty in there.
Should have brought my sweater.
Wait, don't we just not feel any cold? Because we are.
We don't.
We don't feel cold. Doesn't matter.
We're just being dicks.
We are kicking.
As Vega and Carlos chuckle like school children, you begin to drive off out of the city and towards your destination. Is there any conversations that would happen in the car before you arrive?
Weapons? Do we need weapons? Like, I'm kind of thinking, this is what I'm thinking. If we're doing like a first, there's the people who are going to be infiltrating. That's great. But the backup, we're going to need binoculars. We're going to need a sniper rifle. We're going to need to be armed to the teeth. If we're going to go in to clean up, come on. We can't use
I
our.
think we have diverted our direction to being that all of us would go survey,
Together.
and then we would continue to move as a unit, as compared to splitting off. But I do agree with Mr. De Leon. Perhaps something for that skull cracking that you all talk so fondly of. He'll say, looking towards Sage.
Well, I know I don't need any weapons, but you guys do. However, we don't exactly have Cass with us, so I don't know how we're getting it. Actually, wait. I'm not sure. Storyteller question. So I have Vandal in as mentor. I don't know if that allows me to gain use of some of his resources or not, though.
You would probably have to ask him.
Like,
But I
should
think he'd be
ask.
willing to let you borrow a weapon from him. If not, he would supply you with a weapon.
Could I request
Yeah,
the same
I can
privilege from my mentor as well?
make more phone calls.
Ramses is less likely.
Yeah, I think Sage will actually just call Vandal. Does Sage have Vandal's phone number?
Would
You
Lucille
would
think
have
that-
a number.
Would Lucille give anything?
Arms for the poor.
Should say you just need to be armed with your charm, and you can succeed at anything.
It is
Okay, that's funny. armed with your charm. Meanwhile, the person with the gun. All right. Sage actually call Vandal. Like, see if I can borrow weapons from Vandal.
The
And ask
phone
at
is answered.
least.
Vandal's phone. Who is this?
Yep. Is Sage here? I have a bit of a job to do. Can we borrow some weapons for it? That'd make it so much easier.
One moment. You hear someone yelling, Vandal! Phone's for you! For a few moments. What the fuck is up?
Yeah. Sage here. I have a job to do, and I need some weapons. Can we borrow some?
Who's the job for?
Please. Actually, can't say.
Lie. Vega's like,
I don't
lie.
even know. Don't.
It would be for the sheriff.
No,
Sheriff.
I don't think. It'd be for the sheriff. Be pretty bad. to
Silence for a
screw
few
it up.
moments. When you next speak to the sheriff, tell her she can go fuck herself. And then it hangs up.
Nothing.
So what did he say?
When we next meet the sheriff, tell her to go fuck herself. So, nah.
Okay, who is really worried about this? We don't have to start shooting, but I can give you my gun. Plus, Bruno has like shotguns, right? Bruno has shotguns.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Is Bruno gonna be a
has
part of this?
Of course, why wouldn't he be?
Bruno has a sawn-off shotgun.
What are we afraid of? What are you guys afraid of? We got Bruno.
Well, I am not the
And,
most physically inclined here, and if I do not very much enjoy being defenseless, although I do, I guess, enjoy the idea of being a damsel in distress, it is not something that I willingly elect to do.
I'll hand him. I would like. Well, I won't hand it. I'll offer him the gun. Sportsbow, like just the one thing you did in the warehouse. Just you have to hold it steady at the person you want to shoot, not flail and shoot into the sky.
Oh yes, I've shot many a gun's a firearm before, he says, like obviously lying to you.
Right.
Can there be a
Holds the
roll
gun
high or
out
low
like
to see if the
this.
gun goes off?
It just shoots me by
except
accident.
for a left-handed draw and not a right-handed.
Yeah.
If you would like weapons, I can have. While we do our scouting, we can have Miss Tatiana grab some things. Since I would imagine, with the amount of resources I have, that Tatiana would be able to tap into whatever money I would have, and grab whatever we would need.
Well, my general assumption of this circumstance is that we are to investigate a masquerade breach. So that would mean if there was some group out there promising eternal life, which would be something they could show, particularly to the elderly, if the demographics of the area are inclined to affect. That if that were the case and it were really kindred nature, then that is kind of where my gut lies for this investigation.
That's a good point. Makes me think of something. The name of the cult. The last name what? Cult of the Children of the Seraph? Seraph? What's the Seraph?
Yes.
Maybe
We should
there's a
probably just
secret in
go
the
there
name.
and scout it.
I know.
I don't think.
Yeah, we totally
very
good will,
much.
but
Intelligence academics. Difficulty 7 for anyone who wants to know what the Seraph is.
I have 0 academics.
I have, I think, 1 academics.
Intelligence, academics, difficulty 7.
Yep.
Perfect. I had that one previous. I'm going to roll it, and I hope I get it because I want to just explain it like I do know what it is.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I
I
believe
don't
the
have to
Seraph
roll.
dates back to the to biblical references as one of the what would be the best word? Angels that are used for warfare, I suppose. They are the ones that guarded Eden when Adam and Eve were cast from it. Also, the ones that could have been called down to purge the world. Not cherubs like the little sweet, dainty ones. That's what a seraph means, anyhow.
Right. Wow. Well,
Literally, Seraph means burning one.
Burning sword probably is the.
Yeah, well, yeah, it means burning or burning one.
any religious fanatics amongst the kindred, Gabe, that would use Seraph as a code? Is this like
You can think of one, Gabrielle, but they haven't been seen in the city for a very long time. Not for at least 40 years.
There's one, but I doubt it's them. They haven't been seen for 40 years or so, something like that. So, religious fanatics, yes, but I haven't seen them in my time, so no.
But just in case, who are they?
They would be known as the Sabbat. Believers that, unlike the Camarilla, they believe that they should rule over human beings. To them, they're like cattle, they're like toys, and that the beast shouldn't be chained, it should be unleashed, it should be able to run amok. Why hide it when you could let it out and be an animal and monster among mankind?
So they wish to rule over everyone. That their gift has given them privilege over the rest of humanity.
Correct, yes. While everyone as kindred feel privileged, they themselves feel entitled in that regard, that chaining the beast is stupid and having it be out in the open is preferable. Mind you, they can have subtlety, but once they choose to remove the mask, everything kind of just goes out the window there, then yes.
Okay.
That outcome is the one that worries me the most.
Yes. The sword that wishes to cut the head, if you will.
It's gonna be a bunch of kids dancing around a fire. It's not gonna be anything. We won't even have to kill anyone.
Playing with those
Very
dreadful
optimistic.
Ouija boards.
Yeah. Vega's just gonna sort of stroke his chin a bit, thinking about the potential of it being really bad. He just remembers what Cass said about the Sabbat. And then all of a sudden he sort of kind of clues in, oh, speaking of Cass, here's some letters for you guys. Pardon the bird crap. Just clean it up right here. This one. Carlos. Oh.
Just get bird shit everywhere but me.
The dust is sprinkled. Don't worry, Gabe. I clean it up. I swear. I swear I clean it up.
Also, when Saints got like the piece of paper with a name on it, does it say anything? Even though it's covered in bird poop.
Do you open it up? It's a letter.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does say things. If you would like,
does
you
it
can
say?
read it out, as I'll send it here.
That's how
Oh,
letters
well,
go.
I'll
Send it
open
to me.
mine.
I'll just read it quietly first. I get secret.
I'll send the
Mine
respective
says,
letters
like-
to people.
Mine probably says like, "You're an idiot. Get your shit together, dude."
Are you still
Oh.
addicted to coke? Oh, damn.
Green is the answer color.
Green is definitely my color. Look at that. Oh, There's a Targaryen flag, but
Sage will not read this out. He just goes puppets. He's so stunned. Just kind of reads it and then just. She looks kind of like melancholy, but it's also she does have a smile. So.
I just messaged you.
In the meantime, is there any other conversations you guys have?
talk about anything.
Yeah.
But above board, we're going in with 3 plausible ideas. 1 is kids in mischief. 2 is like con artist, and selling eternal life, but it's really vampirism. And 3 is Sabat.
End of the world. End of the world stuff. Yay. Uh-oh.
I will tuck my letter away.
Well, it's going to be Schrodinger's cult until we find out what it is. So we should just observe and see what happens. I mean, if shit really hits the fan, we can report that back. It's more helpful for the Camarilla if we come report back with. It's less helpful for them if we're dead. So if it's too much for us, nope out, tell them really quickly, and then they can get back up, send back up.
Damn. Yeah. Vega will look out the window and. Everything's cool. Everything's cool. This is just the greatest day of my life. Second greatest day.
What was the first day, if you don't mind me asking, Mr. Vega?
Last
Well,
week.
yeah. 2 days ago.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
That gentleman doesn't kiss and tell, but kiss Cass. That was the best day ever.
Fair enough. Nothing like the desires of the flesh to fuel one for the future.
Yeah, well said, Gabe. I like that. Tell me, before you... Did you learn that when you were transformed? Or were you kind of very very good with the writing and the words before you turned?
I went to private school, so I was taught to be well-spoken and read and write well, so I had to be as quick-witted as possible. It was also a very cutthroat environment where social status meant the most. You had to cut some people down to get higher than others.
Yeah. Wow. And that was when you were just a human?
Correct, yes. High expectations from the start. My father and mother saw the greatest potential in me. But sadly, yes. Anyways, yes, they saw the greatest potential in me and invested heavily, because eventually I would be the family heir, and here I am, the heir to father's empire.
Is your father still alive?
No, he is no longer with us. He suffered a terrible accident and passed away. Shame, really. Wonderful man.
Hear that?
Mother still
You-
persists, though.
What is this empire you speak of?
The company that I run. Oil. What else?
Ah, I see.
Well, thanks for your generosity, Gabe, and it's being so cool. I know you're really gonna like Cyclone. We'll teach him to swear at the Anarchs. But
Yeah, but then if
seriously-
you put him, if Cyclone never gets put back in that place and he swears at them, I think he might get killed.
Gosh, you're right. Oh, sorry, Gabe.
Why take him back? Is he important to these miscreants?
We have yet to establish a residence outside of that one communal location.
Yeah.
Never seen a bird be so important before. Well, maybe
Well,
if you're a
we have a time.
Nosferatu.
Yeah, no. Not Nosferatu.
Clearly not. With that, as things begin to come to and you are close to arriving at your destination, we're going to do a quick break. However, before that break, I would like people to read out their letters for the stream.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah. Who wants to go
We're
first?
gonna hear
Start
everyone.
we're going to start off in a specific order that I will give you all. Here we go. We're going to start off with Sage. Sage, please read your letter.
Sage, I'm sorry I couldn't claim you. I knew you would take this the hardest, so I'm sorry. I never meant for this to happen this way. I never meant to get attached. But you'll have that effect on people if you haven't noticed. I've noticed. You, my dear, are a Bruja in caps. Bruja in caps. You are my blood, you are strong. But more than that, you are smart. You observe, you plan, you move. You will survive this. Come find us, Sage. Come find your family when you need us. Find Vandal, find me. In brackets. Probably better to find me. Ending bracket. Once this blows over, you will be accepted as one of us. I will make sure of it. Good luck and see you soon. Cassie.
Up next,
She's alive.
Beauregard.
I'm glad I get to play with props again, because that's what I was doing a minute ago. His letter says, Beauregard, you'll be happy to hear that I did not claim you. I feel like you have bigger and better plans than one little revolutionary. I actually like you, you know. You know how to play the game, or at least you're learning. Guard your words, guard your secrets, and guard your heart. I failed at this, as you well know, but you are a lover, so you will know that heartbreak can be deadly and difficult to avoid. The Camarilla is no joke, and the Toreador and the Ventru are even less so. They will exploit you, they will try to end you, to use you and to step over you for their own gains, and you are not one to take that. Baby steps, Beau. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your empire. Follow Sage's example. Watch, listen, plan, then move. You are moving too fast and making mistakes. Learn where that can't possibly be right. Learn fast, then do. You can make it, Beau. You just have to accept that you are new and do not, in fact, know everything about this and what you are. Do not think that is absolutely correct.
All right. Up next, Carlos.
Carlos, if you are reading this, I'm dead. I leave you all of my worldly, but no, I'm kidding. Um, Carlos, oh Carlos, lover of life and companion of us all. You're not a fool, Carlos. I hope that you will handle your addiction. You are medicating for something, but I'm not sure what quite yet. Leave the old you behind, for he will do you no favors. Create yourself from scratch. Stand by your friends. Do not be erratic or give away secrets. You can do this. I believe in you. You got this, Cassie.
And last but certainly not least, Vega.
Vega! I hid these by your bird, and I need you to know that he has been to me twice while I tried to hide them. How do I start? You ruined everything, to be sure. Ruined my plan to escape this unscathed. My heart is breaking, you a-hole. But I don't regret it. I didn't want to go. I know it hurt you, and it hurt me, and God, I don't have the words for this letter. I'm going to miss you, sweet Vega. I didn't expect you, and I wish I had kissed you again. I wish I had told you that it was the best time of my life, too. I never had something that I wanted to cling to this bad before. You ruined me, heart and soul, and God, it effing sucks. I miss you already, and we just said goodbye. Be careful, stay with Sage. Run to me if things get too bad. Vandal be damned. Be careful of the situations Bo pulls you into. This political situation is no game. He is fully out of his depth. Keep listening and learning all that you can. Remember, with the others, if you see things before running after them. Check with the others if you see things before running after them. Do not go to the doctor. He is bad and will not help. Promise me. Hold your secrets close and your friends as well. Keep your big heart, but remember, not everyone is your friend. The world is full of enemies, but there is also light. You are kind, smart, and so corny. You are taking my heart with you, so please don't break it. I am watching. Don't you worry. I have made arrangements that I hope will make it easier for you. Just don't sink me with you, okay? Yours, Cassie.
Very sweet. And now,
Vegas
Gabriel,
one
read
is
your
like
letter.
3 pages. It's like 3 pages. Like more than 3 pages is for Vegas.
Did I get a letter?
Yeah, it just says, Cammy scum. Anyway. No, you didn't. We're gonna go to break. Thank you very much. We'll see you in 5 minutes.
Wow. Nice cast.
And we are back! Hello, and welcome back to this week's episode of Orphaned Blood. When we last left off, our group were making their way to an old church on the edge of a town. With that, we cut to you arriving at this location. You see outside the main road a large iron fence covers an area of the ground next to the road. You can see the gates have actually been opened. And inside looks to be a parking lot area where there are a number of cars that have been stationed. You see the large doors to this church are open.
Taking a look at the cars, what kind of cars are we looking at here? Are they money or?
Definitely not money. You find a lot of older vehicles. Some look like they've been rusted or dented. You can also see what looks to be people that are just walking through the gates and into the church.
How do those people look like in terms of like age, demographic?
You mostly find that the people going by are either young, so either older teens to late 20s, some early 20s, and also people that are much older, people in their 60s. A lot of these people do not look well off. In fact, quite a few of them look desperate. Maybe even homeless.
So you got really young and then ones that are much older. No in between?
Not really.
That is mysterious. I think we can just go in that crowd. I think we fit the demographic. Although you're gonna have to rough these two up a bit to make you look not as fancy. Points to Bo and Gabriel.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, put some dirt on your clothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tear your shirt off or something.
but I think
You
we
will do
can.
no
How
such
many people
thing.
are
This is
there?
Le Jean Perrier.
Yeah, Le Jean Perrier for an infiltration job. How many people are walking in? Does it look like we can just? slip
Yeah,
in?
it's like a slow trickle of people.
I don't
think
know. I
we can
kind of
do it.
wanna obfuscate and like go around the place.
Sure, you can do that. You also
We'll be
see
preparing
next
to go into the
to
building.
the church
Single up or down.
a large cemetery.
Hmm.
But I imagine Carlos would step out of the vehicle and begin to obfuscate his way around, disappearing into the air.
Yeah, it'll probably be like whenever the car stops, he'll say something like, "I'll be around," and then like step out.
Yeah,
and
you tell
go
us
into the woods.
what's there. You have probably what? We'll set it as 3 minutes. Because I don't know how long. How long is the trickle? Of people.
Like it's more like a minute and a half.
All right, you only have a minute and a half before this trickle of people. Before we can head in.
Are they wearing something in particular? I mean, I know that they all look downtrodden,
particular.
but are they wearing like just okay? Then
Yeah.
yeah, I'll kind of give her a nod of like, yeah, sure, and then like obfuscate. Probably towards the back of the church.
All right.
But by all accounts, it looks just like a bunch of regular folks going to church.
Yeah. It's
a
an
weird
odd
time of
time
night.
for it.
Yeah.
Why
It's
would
like-
we do it at this time of night?
It's like 10 p.m.
Usually, I think church service is earlier than this.
At least it's not a midnight mass. That'd be creepy. Is it midnight?
It's building up to it.
Oh,
You also have kids out these younger teens out this late too. That's not normal.
yeah. Oh, do you think I should send Cyclo in? I talk to him. I tell him, hey, keep your eye. Tell me if there's any vampires inside.
Actually, wait, has Vega mentioned?
I do not
Has
know
Vega
if
mentioned
we
to
can
the
trust
team
High
they can talk
Clone
to
with this
animals?
task.
I noticed like in
yeah.
the first few nights, so we
Like
played
first step, I talked to a cat named Coke. We gave him cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says,
You
"Give me
think you
cocaine."
can actually
I'm like,
get Cyclone to
okay.
take a look?
Yeah, I think so.
Would?
100%. Let's do it.
Yep.
He's gonna do that. He's gonna go to the back, open the trunk.
The bird takes off.
Wait, I gotta
Never
give the instructions.
Never communicating.
Lost him.
Flying off into the distance. No. He watches. He seems to circle around the church.
Oh my god.
Oh, Cycle, I forgot to give you the instructions.
Come back.
No, damn it. Oh, all right.
Oh my god.
So-
Flying around church.
He'll attempt to use his beckoning. If he uses his beckoning, will he be able to draw the bird back?
Oh yes. You watch as it kind of circles around the sky before returning to you.
Yeah, good cyclone, good cyclone. All right, look him in my eyes. I want you to go inside. You know how you are scared of the vampires, right? You can sense it. I want you to go in,
Predators.
do a little.
Predators.
Yeah, predators, exactly. Not these predators. These are good predators. But inside the church, see if there's any predators inside the church. And you come back, you fly in.
Predators.
Okay.
Church.
Mhm. He's got this.
That's a really good idea, actually.
Now we just wait.
Just wait.
This is a
In the
hot
meantime,
day's
Carlos,
work.
are you doing anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's anything off, any like random people walking around on the backside. If there's, that's kind of weird. And like if there's like an opening out over here, anywhere
Yeah.
that I can sneak into the place.
As you go around to the other side of the church, there is in fact a door.
Is it locked without me having to touch it? Like, could I see it?
It would indeed be locked.
Are there windows?
Yes, there are. In fact, there are these large stained glass windows as well.
Are they in good shape, or are they broken?
No, they're in good shape.
Okay.
There is one window that's next to the door, and that one is also in good shape, but it's like a regular window.
I'm gonna try and see if I can get that one open.
Alright. You attempt to shimmy it open. Why don't you make me a dexterity and larceny?
Difficulty?
This is gonna be difficulty 7.
Jesus.
Whoa.
With that, you are able to expertly jimmy the weapon, the window open, able to scourge it a little bit, enough that you could slip inside.
I will do so.
All right. That you slip through, having to push through what are like these blinds that are in the way. As you do, you find yourself in an empty room. You can see that there's a desk, there is a cabinet that has a depiction of Christ inlaid on the front of it. It seems to be some sort of priest's quarters.
Is there anything that stands out to me as something I could sell to make money here?
There's like candlesticks.
Archaic robbing the church.
No. Well, while he is looking for something, like he'll He's looking. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the desk. I'm gonna open the desk drawers if they're open. I want to see if there's any information that catches my eye, and if I perhaps see like a, donations to the church, I will pocket those gladly.
All right. You indeed find a collection dish with a few coins in it. And as you go through the desk, you find what looks to be just a bunch of paperwork. Just things that seem to be about the church and things that need to be repaired.
It's like normal, like ledgers and stuff.
Yeah. Doesn't seem out of the ordinary.
All right. If the light is on in this place, I'm gonna turn it off.
All right.
And then I'm gonna.
It would indeed be off already.
Okay, not perfect. I'll leave it off. And I will wait by the door to see if there's people walking out on the other side, if I can hear anything.
Alright, as you listen through the door, you can indeed hear footsteps. And some murmuring voices. It sounds busy.
I think I'd be too dumb to do it. I'll just open the door outright. I'm going to climb back out the window and just like obfuscate, kind of like stay crouched right under it. And then when I hear the mass starting to happen or whatever is going to start to happen, I will climb back inside.
All right. Easy enough. With that, we cut back to the other group as Cyclone arrives. Predators! Predators!
I just realized, is that because Carlos is there? Predators or predator?
Predators.
Predators!
Plural.
I want you to say predators for how many predators you sensed.
Predators! Predators!
2.
Those predators?
That's 2.
Okay.
That's 2.
Predators!
No, is that 3? Wait. Did
That-
you start all over, or is that 3?
Cyclone!
All right, 3 predators.
Oh my god. Communicating with parrots is really difficult. We'll work on that. We'll work on it.
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
So there's probably 2 or 3, which means vampires involved. Should we head in? Pretend we're one of the
Right.
desperate ones. I got dirt.
Yeah. Oh shoot. Well, Gabe, in a situation where we know there's predators inside the church, what's the play here?
Kindred.
You've been around? Kindred, yeah.
Kindred.
Kindred.
I would say the play, if you will, is to approach it with caution and subtlety. So that is the play for the moment, because we're here to observe when you think about it. So maybe we have 2 go inside and maybe a couple just case the outside.
Yeah.
I do think that our limousine arrival will undoubtedly catch notice of some of the clergy.
I have an idea. 1 second. And you're going to see him just go into the limousine. Takes him a minute. He comes out with a suitcase. Here's 50 grand. If they ask for a
What?
donation, give it to them.
That's 50.
Good thing.
I think we
Good
can
thing
use some of
Carlos
that to
wasn't
bother
here.
people, but 50 grand donation. Wouldn't that be a bit suspicious?
No,
Would you like me to
no,
lower
for
it?
that
Would you like to
for-
be 10 grand? 5 grand?
I don't know what's good for this church. It looks run down. The people here look like they're really bad off. They probably don't even
50
have
grand will be great.
$10.
Thank you, sir. And he'll go to take that suitcase from you.
And starts
Well
running down
played,
the road.
Beauregard.
What? Bo, come on.
Mr. Beauregard, this is not for you, sadly.
I understand. It is for the church, and in case they need a bribery, I'm aware of the situation going on.
Wonderful. How about this? And he just takes 5 grand out of the suitcase. Take 5 grand.
Is more like it.
That's
Yeah.
what I was
And
doing. Keep the other 45.
Oh. No,
It's
grab
50
a couple
grand.
stacks.
40 grand? That's right, 30 grand.
We would like to make this wonderful 15 grand donation.
This wonderful
look,
$100
we'll keep that in
donation.
our back pocket. We can use it as a bartering chip. Don't bring it in. I'm also pretty sure we can probably give money to some of the people in there to ask them things too. Some of them look pretty desperate and not well off. Anyways, are we
bribery.
going in
Yeah.
to ask for more information?
Take
I
a
mean,
stack
you
of
did
money
for
with
money.
you, though. Keep it out. May I have a
Keep it-
stack of money? Put it in my pocket.
Keep it out of.
You know what, Mr. Vega? I
uh,
like you. You can have a grand, sir.
No, it's for a distraction, just in case.
Yes.
Just for money
take
escape.
1,000. Just take it.
You gave me a 20. Oh, did I? Sorry.
That's quite the upgrade from the $20.
Mr.
That's 20
Beauregard
bucks
and
of
I will
confidence.
allow you two to go in there and case the inside, and we will see what's on the out. We stand out,
Absolutely.
so.
No, we need to get at least one of you two talkers in there.
Fine,
I can.
I'll go.
No. Are you gonna go, Gabe? Because I can talk. I
Yes.
can. Look, I can
We can
talk
also
like an
just
American.
also-
Mr. Vega,
too.
I believe you can talk your way in and out of anything, but I think a little bit of
Now listen here,
niceties would be in order.
Billy. I'm an American, and I can pass off as anyone.
Yeah. Yet I wonder that there's a reason that you're a stuntman and never the lead role.
Oh come
Oh,
on, no, spot
Guys,
on. No,
we
spot
got
on.
a mission. We got a mission.
All right, fine. Okay. Yeah, Gabe, you do the talking. I'll be the perception guy, the guy that looks. Like Sage is the muscle.
You're also the illusion. Actually, no. Illusion guy? Yeah, I think Sage does know about that. I'm pretty sure you told the team.
I'm pretty sure you
Don't-
dreamed that, Sage.
it's all in your imagination.
Yes. So Sage would head out the car, limousine, and then drag whoever else was going with her. I think it was Gabe. Actually, can she drag Gabe? Just drag Gabe along.
Alright. So who goes into the church? 1, 2, 3. And what is Beauregard doing during this time? Is he just staying with the limousine?
Oh, we have to wait for Carlos.
I mean, if we have to separate, I will. If not, I'll go with the church also.
Alright. In that case, you can all go towards the church. As
Yeah,
you
we can
step
go.
in. Do you stagger your entrances, or do you go in as a group?
Oh, stagger.
Say Stagger and Pez.
Mhm.
Well, not really.
Alright.
Yeah, Stagger and Pez would
I'd
make
be
would be
walking
good.
front heavy for sure.
Alright.
Confidence is key in these faux
You
pas.
step forward as you make your way in. Vega, as you step towards the church, you get this feeling in the back of your neck, like hairs raising. And as you step close to the church, it only grows stronger. You look up to see a cross that is hanging on the doorway. You cannot help but think the eyes of Christ are staring into your soul, as if he knows what you are, that you are a creature of sin, burdened by a curse. I need you to make me a willpower roll, difficulty 9.
Yep.
As you
All right.
face a cross.
Whoa.
All right. Wait, not a modifier, no modifier. Submit. Difficulty
Willpower,
9.
difficulty
There we are.
9.
Yep. Willpower used. Oh, is this the time to use willpower?
It's up to you.
Oh, yeah, difficulty 9 is really difficult to
Yeah,
shake.
difficulty 9 is too difficult. Yeah. All
Be a
right.
good time
I'm going to
to-
use willpower. I'm going to do it. Because this is the first time.
Also, in this case, botches can happen.
Okay.
So botches count.
Oh.
Title. Oh. Oh gosh. Here we go.
OMG.
2 successes. You do not immediately run screaming from this cross. You are able to continue forward, but you feel everything inside you is repelled by this holy sigil. You shouldn't be here. It's wrong. You are wrong. But as you step past the threshold and past the symbol of the cross, the intensity begins to fade, but you still feel it severely. Looking around, you see symbols of the holy everywhere. Vega
Today, Lord.
has the floor repelled by crosses.
Yep. This is where he first discovers it. Oh gosh.
With
Is
that,
he for Kindred that doesn't
go on.
sweat? Is there anything in the face? Like would the rest of the party notice something different about him? Like
well, you don't sweat.
yeah, that's true.
And if you do sweat, you sweat blood. So maybe there's just a
Nasty.
trickle of like vitae on your forehead
So
as
it's
you
like
quickly
the
dab
sweat
it away.
drop. The sweat drop makes it blood.
You guys can all tell that Vega is extremely uncomfortable. It is pretty much impossible for you to hide it.
Are you doing good there, Vega? You doing good?
Yeah.
You don't seem like you're doing good.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you.
You do not seem.
I'm fine. He's just gonna look straight ahead. Just past everyone. He's actually probably useless in this room, but he'll be there for the team.
As you step into the room, you can see that the congregation is almost full, as there are a number of individuals here, mostly either old and desperate or young and impressionable, and sometimes vice versa. You can see most of them, some of them are gathered in the pews, but there's also quite a group that have gathered almost at the back of the church.
Are they wearing anything fancy?
No. Some of them seem to almost be wearing rags. Clothes that clearly have not been looked after, and themselves not been looked after in quite some time.
Are there ushers or any types of folks that are trying to introduce themselves to us or anything like that? Or is everybody in solemnity?
Everybody seems to be to themselves, or to their own tight-knit groups. There's also at the very front of the church a large cross bearing Christ upon it, which Vega you find yourself having to stay away from. probably drifting further to the back of the church.
Mhm.
You also see on what looks to be an easel of some sort, or a display, a painting depicting Christ tilling a field, his blood dripping down the hoe that is in his hands into the ground where greenery seems to sprout up from. You can see Christ is depicted in his crucified state, holes in his hands, a crown of thorns on his head, and blood running down. Even the wound in his side is shown in the depiction. The final strike that ended Christ. It is a dominant aspect of the painting.
Can Sage listen out for any like whispers if anyone's talking about what's going to happen?
Perception and alertness. Difficulty of 8.
That's roll damage. That's the wrong thing. Perception.
You also see there's like a small,
alertness.
what would be like what would be the word? A pillar of some sort, or like a large thin table, upon which a bag sits. The bag seems to be made of velvet. Ooh, you are lucky
Watches
that
don't.
ones do not count.
Yeah, ones are so deadly for
One success, you can
large.
barely make out people seem to be whispering. As they say, I wonder what the father's sermon will be today. I've been like, I've been looking
Father.
forward to this for a while. I'm so glad I found this congregation when I did.
Father telling sermons. Okay. Sage would relay that and whisper to the rest of the group. Talking about someone called the Father. Father telling sermons.
Sounds just like Sunday school to me.
Mm.
You're looking awfully green in the gills there, Vega.
I've been a
First
bad
time
boy. I've been
sweating
upset.
like a boy in
Mm.
church.
Yep. I don't like it here. I don't like it. I've been bad. I shouldn't be here.
The eyes of Christ
Weird.
look down upon you, staring into your soul.
No, you guys are good without me, right? You guys are gonna be okay without me? If you need me, I'll just be outside. Do you need me here? Do you really need me here?
Come now, Mr. Vega. Calm down. And he reaches into his coat and pulls out a handkerchief. Here, if this helps you, maybe you could dab your brow and feel better. Or cover your eyes, whatever you prefer.
Yeah, I'll cover my eyes. I'll cover my eye.
As you do,
Just
dab,
tell me what's
you pull
happening.
the handkerchief down to see there is blood.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna be hungry in here. This is not good.
As you do look
Yeah.
around, you would probably notice there is one individual who's kind of in the corner, who seems to be kind of just shying away from people. Make a perception alertness, all of you. Difficulty 8. Successes, 1 success. Successes, 2 successes.
It was 0. 0. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Difficulty 8 is pretty.
Beauregard, as you see him, he just seems to be kind of someone who's down on their luck, perhaps homeless. They definitely don't look like they've had a good couple of weeks. Though to Sage and Gabriel's eyes, or Gabe's eyes, you notice he has fangs that seem to stick slightly out of his mouth. Every once in a while you see, almost looks like he moves his lip to attempt to hide them again, and then kind of uncomfortably, every once in a while, bites down on his lip.
Hey, there's a Kendra. Looks to like the rest of the group.
Mm-hmm. Over there in the corner.
Yeah. So there's one. There's one. Shall we talk? Find out what's up.
I
Just had
will
the idea
just
to
see-
reveal ourselves, so
Just
Or
find
do we
the
just-
other two. Just find the other two. Just confirm the other two.
okay. We wait. I'm guessing we wait then.
That would be the
Time
play for
begins
the
to
moment.
bend. Carlos, you said you slipped through the window to wait outside, correct? Or are you still in the room with the priest's quarters?
I am outside, just under the window, waiting to
Alright.
see if I can hear whatever it is starting.
You hear the sound of a door open as a man steps through. You kind of look up to get a look at him. You can see he seems to be wearing the vestments of a priest. He has a book under his arm as he seems to step through and then into the main area. We see from the perspective of the other side as the door next to the front, the front area where the cross is, opens and a priest steps forth. He does close the door behind him, Vega. And the priest's room is now empty again.
I will climb inside again. Did I see where that door went to, or what's it?
Yes, it went to it was the one you were listening at before.
Yeah, I'll climb back in.
Alright. You all watch as this priest makes his way over to the front dais. Everyone immediately quiets up as he does. You see a man in his late 30s, maybe. He has calm eyes, but sharp features. He is dressed in the vestments of a priest. And there is almost a serenity to him. He stands at the dais, opening the Bible in front of him, as he looks to everyone. The shepherd shall guide his followers into the protective grasp of his angels. For he is the Agricola, and he will reap the sinful weeds of society and see his bountiful crop is cultivated to greatness. He is the Seraph, and we are his children. He came down to show us God's forgiveness, but he was punished for it. By the corrupt, by the sinful. He preached his forgiveness to the world, and the world rejected it. He came to save us from our sins, and he has. But the world has not stopped its sins. No, it has continued to relish in them. Only now, those who can be called his faithful servants can hold to his true wishes. To see that his truthful, that his faithful continue to develop. to grow strong, to grow righteous. My children, the day is almost at hand that our Lord will return to us, and he will grant his faithful the gift of eternal life. To you all, I preach his word, his wishes, and his story. Amen. There is a rove over the hall as people whisper, Amen. Now I ask, are there any who are new to this congregation who seek communion and absolution from the Lord? Please step forth. As you can see at this point, there are a number of individuals who stand and make their way towards the front.
Biggie
Do
will
any of you
elbow
follow?
who's ever he's sitting beside. Yeah. Go. Sage. Hey. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Please don't make me do it.
I want to be a guinea pig.
Gabriel will stand from the rest of the three and begin to move towards the back of the line of this congregation that is there for this absolution.
Slowly, as the line forms, the priest steps forward with a chalice. One by one, each of the individuals take a sip. And you watch as he does a cross over himself and anoints them with whatever is in the cup. You see there's this red smear that is left on the faces of the individuals as they then make their way off.
Oh shit.
One by one they go through until eventually, Gabe, it is your turn as you stand before him. Drink, child, and experience the absolution of the Seraph.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
Alright then. You drink of the chalice. I need you to make me a stamina roll.
Just stamina?
We'll say stamina plus fortitude.
Look at my sheet here real quick. All right. So stamina it is. There we go. How do I not use an ability? I don't see an option to.
Let me see. You might just have to choose an ability you have 0 in.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
Yeah.
1 success.
1 success. You sip of the wine, only to realize it is not wine. It is blood. And immediately, through gritted teeth, the blood is rejected from your body. Do your best not to immediately puke up the blood in your system onto the ground, but the bit you have swallowed quickly comes back up into the cup. He looks for you for a moment. And there is a look of recognition. I see. You are one of his angels, he says softly in a low voice. You should seek... Actually, rephrase that. You should stay till after the sermon. There is something special that I think you will enjoy taking part in. With that, he anoints you with the blood on your forehead.
After he is anointed, he will just nod and then slowly make his way back to the pew where the rest of the other three are. And he will sit next to Vega once again, and he will say, apparently I was too much of a sinner to ingest.
What was in there?
Yeah, what was it? Was it wine?
No, you know exactly what it is. What else is red like wine?
Oh. Okay, wait.
Is this a mass ghouling?
You would know that it would not be Vitae, because you could not drink it.
Mhm. He's gonna assume that in his head, but yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah.
Was there anyone obvious, like as we're peering through the front, as Gabe went and knelt and drank from the cup? Obviously, something happened we probably didn't see, but was there anyone else sort of looking at it more curious that would sort of stand out as?
Yeah. The
It's just-
man before that has the fangs. He seems to take interest in it, but he does not go forward.
Anyone else? That was
Not particularly.
Okay.
With that, the sermon continues. It continues to talk of tales of the Lord, of the Seraph, on how one day he will return to look after his flock, his crop, to bring them their salvation, and to reap the sinners of this world. Then you get your usual Bible stories. Eventually, though, after about 2 hours have passed, to those of you who can and wish to, we are now accepting donations. Every little bit helps to sustain our congregation. And know, the Lord looks kindly upon any generosity when it can be given. Amen. With that, a collection plate begins to be passed around.
Gabe, are you gonna donate the money?
I will donate a sum of the money, yes.
In the public. I gotta- Oh boy. How much?
At this point, the congregation does begin to dwindle as some people begin to leave.
The moment they start asking for money, he's like, "Oh, I'm out."
Headlines are made as oil executive endorses cult in northern Michigan.
Hmm.
Eventually, the congregation thins out till there is about 20 people. You see the man from before with the fangs seems to be congregating with what looks to be 3 other people. and they seem to be having a low conversation, just at a earshot.
Is that including the priest, the one was speaking?
No. The priest is still at the front, and there are some people who are coming up to talk to him about the sermon, and he's having a pleasant conversation with them.
So, from my point of view, I'm in this room, and this room goes to the place where everyone is.
Yeah,
There's no
to
hallway
the main
or anything.
church.
Okay. Are they talking far from me as well, or are they close to me?
They're actually probably close to you.
I will try to listen in.
As you do listen in, it's not particularly interesting. It's a lot of people talking about their woes and asking for the priest to pray for them. But you continue listening in case something important comes up. So why don't you make me a perception and alertness?
So good.
At this point, is there any of you that would approach the priest? Or perhaps even the man with the fangs in the small group?
Gabriel will approach the man with the fangs.
Oh, Sage also wants to join in that. I was going to.
Do we have a difficulty for my roll?
Difficulty of 7. As you approach the man with the fangs, he seems to turn to you, instinctively using his lip to try and cover the fangs. But you can see they kind of poke out a little. Can I help you?
You seem to look a little down on your luck there, friend. Is there something wrong? You seem to be very distant compared to everyone else who was rather present.
You watch as one of the other people quickly places a hand on his shoulder and whispers something. His eyes widen. We don't mean any trouble. We're just trying to survive out here. He looks, from what you can tell, deathly afraid of you, Gabe.
Now, there's no
Who's the-
need to give me that look.
How was the person? Who was the person that whispered it to that?
The person next to
Remember?
his side, another pale individual.
Is this group all people that are? Is it just those two that are pale? Anyone else in the group?
Yeah, pretty much just them two. Actually, the one with the fangs doesn't even look that pale.
Oh,
He'd look completely human if it weren't for the...
and then they have one pale, and then you got the rest, which are
just
Don't.
look normal.
look like humans.
If you would like,
Hmm.
Gabrielle, you can make a intelligence and occult. Difficulty of 7.
We're not
Difficulty
here
of
to
7.
start anything. We're just checking in on things.
We don't mean any threat to you or your prince. We just want to be left alone.
So, well, actually no. Did Gabe? When the people were up there, actually, there's still some other people with them, right? Humans in the circle.
You don't know, maybe.
Oh, that was abysmal.
Can we go to like
Yeah,
another
never mind.
corner to talk? Away from.
Where you can sure, just don't harm them, please.
I'm not gonna do anything. So Sage will usher the two people that seem to be vampires and Gabriel's away from the humans, so we can talk business.
Alright.
So when there were people coming up there drinking from the cup, I don't think that was wine.
No, it's not.
Why make humans drink blood?
I don't know. Maybe something to do with, the blood of Christ. Maybe they just take it literally here.
So, how did you find out this place?
Just heard about it. I mean, it's a place to be safe for at least a couple hours. Sometimes the priest gives out donations to the homeless. Sometimes he has food. And sometimes we can get a little blood. Just enough to keep the hunger at bay. We don't harm anyone. We swear we don't cause any trouble. We keep the masquerade. We just want to be left alone.
So, you say the priest seems to be a pretty good guy?
Yeah.
Anything you notice that might be out of the ordinary? Even just something small something small would help.
I honestly don't know. I mean, he has his the relic that seems odd.
Relic. I think
he
it
brings it out at the midnight mass, which I think billing begins soonish.
A relic? What is this relic? I mean, I'll find it.
It's like a bone of a saint or something.
Well, I think I'll just leave you to it. Do you have any more questions, Gabe? For these two?
It's very strange that you choose a church of all things. Sacrilegious, love the irony. But also a cemetery. I haven't had a chance to take a look around there. So you're saying if I peruse the cemetery, I won't see anything out of the ordinary? Something strange? No.
I don't know. I stay away from it. Creeps me the fuck out.
Well, we may have to have Mr. Tone. We may have to have our associates look into that. But either way, I think I would like to stick around for the mass just to see what it's about, since I would like to see what this relic is. You speak of a bone of a saint. So, just to make sure on the up and up, no one has noticed what you really are and what you're doing?
I don't think so. As I said, we do what we can to, protect the masquerade and just stay out of people's way. That's it. We haven't gone into the city. We haven't broken any of the rules. We've done everything that we were asked.
You were asked? Who asked you to do this?
You're law person, or an associate of them or something. But we just know that the places belong to the prince or whatever, and that we're not welcome. And that's fine. We don't want to cause any trouble. Instead, we just want to be left alone.
Could we meet? Sorry, Sage. Go on ahead.
No, it's just musing. Why are you not welcome?
You don't know? Because we're caitiff.
Oh.
Ah, yes. Now it makes sense.
Things begin to put together in your mind, Gabriel. You're 90% sure these are thin bloods.
Well, I think we will leave you be. You don't seem to be doing anything wrong.
Just
Thus far.
if you can, let your bosses know. We don't want trouble.
Oh no, not a problem. I will definitely report back and let them know that there's no violation yet. But
Seems to go.
where did you meet this individual who asked you to do this?
It was in the city. It was around. I don't remember. It's been a couple years.
Couple years. So you've been doing this for years then? Or months, or prepping?
I guess. I don't know. Time just kind of flies by.
Is there anyone else that knows about this operation besides you two and the priest?
No one else.
Interesting. If you could do me a favor, and he's going to hand him a little piece of paper to a payphone that's nearby that he uses regularly. I want you to call this number if you remember what this individual from 2 years ago looks like, and maybe someone within the Camarilla will smile upon you.
Make either a charisma and expression or a manipulation expression.
You know, I'm good at both, but even though I'm good at both, my rolls have been not the best.
It's fair.
The best.
Give it your best shot.
It's all we can do, Capitan.
Yeah.
Normal difficulty?
Yes, standard difficulty.
Ouch.
The dice do
Simply,
not
like,
love me tonight.
He nods very fervently. Of course. Thank you. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you for your mercy. Lowers his head, and his friend lowers their head as well.
All right, Sage, we will depart to the back, and I don't know if you wish to stay for the midnight mass, but I'm curious.
Yeah, I was thinking of staying and maybe talking with, well, the priest next. Doesn't seem to
Yes.
be...
He
think that'd be
seems
a
to
good
be
idea.
intrigued, yes. I will follow your lead.
Sure. So Sage just like leaves those two alone to not scare them. Although I feel like we should get some people to check out the cemetery next door.
I will speak to Mr. Vega. Is Bo with us
Especially
right now, actually?
That would be
while
there in
he's
the back.
here.
Well, yeah, we're on the pews still.
Gabriel will make his way back to Mr. Beauregard, sit next to him, put a hand on his shoulder. Mr. Beauregard, would you be so kind to speak to Mr. Vega? You know, calm him down a bit and see if you and him can check out the cemetery and make sure everything's on the up and up.
Well, I think that would be a fine idea. It looks as though Mr. Vega could use some fresh air. Mr. Vega, Would
You don't have to ask me
accompany
twice, and he'll just go.
Oh wow.
He'll be waiting outside, just a few feet away from the church.
Bo will gradually make his way after him.
All right. Make your way out of the church. Over to the cemetery. In the meantime, Gabrielle and Sage, what do? Do you guys go to the priest? Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I
Make
thought we
your
were
way.
staying for midnight mass and then the priest, because I want to talk to the priest as well.
I think probably as you guys go to speak to the priest, midnight mass has begun. And people are starting to make their way to their seats.
Oh, you can go inside. I got the cemetery, no problem. I got Cyclone. It's all good.
We'll sneak in after the boring sermon is over. I've slept through enough in my day.
You watch as the priest grabs what looks to be like a wound-up scroll of some sort and places it on his the dais as he begins his midnight mass. To all you faithful who have gathered, remember that you are loved. That the Seraph looks down upon all of us. To make sure we know we are not forgotten. Because that is what the world tells us we are. We are the forgotten. The outcast. The orphan. We are thrown away like we're worthless. Like we mean nothing to the world. But that is not the truth, my dear child, for we mean everything to him and his angels. Our Lord, his name is the Agricola, for in Latin that means the farmer. For he is the one who graced us with agriculture. When his brother, the shepherd, made his sacrifice to God, they say it outshone the farmer. For the farmer brought grains, the bounty of the earth, but the shepherd brought blood. The blood of those he catered for. Those he shepherded, laid them forth at the feet of God, like Isaac did his son. But it was the Agricola who saw forth the true gift that God wanted. He took his brother and gave God the greatest gift. Blood. The blood of his own brother. And from it he was gifted great power. For God honors the sacrifices of man, of what is most loved. We must give all to God if we are to be honored by his chosen, by his seraph and his angels. Praise the first man to spill blood, the first to murder his own. And you watch as behind him a banner unveils. A depiction of a man with a bloody stone in his hand and another man at his feet. A tale as old as time. Of brother against brother. Of Cain against Abel. And in the corners of this depiction marks a bloody symbol. An Ankh in reverse. A sword bound by a spiked circle. Gabrielle, you know this symbol, as it is one that has been part of your lessons. This is the symbol of the Sabbath. The sword of Cain. The Sabbat. With that, you watch as his gaze moves forward and lands on you, Gabrielle. And today we are joined by one of his angels. My child, please step forth. Show them in all your splendor. And you watch as he steps over to the dais, to the bag, undoing it, and pulling out a jawbone. You watch as he gestures once again to you, Gabrielle. Come forth. See the sacred gift of one of his emissaries. The bones of a saint, doused by holy blood. He holds out the jawbone. What would you do, Gabrielle? Are you muted?
He will look at Sage.
Are you going to do
We
it?
need- If I do that, then we have to kill every single person in this room.
Oh. Well, regardless, how can we get out of this? How can you get out of this?
Step forward, my child. Take in your hands the jaw of Saint Antonio.
Also, there's no guarantee that he hasn't done this to people, to other kindred before.
That is
Depending,
true.
they may already know. Can your
Is
powers make
there-
people forget?
Is there like an individual next to me? Like just a random poor schmuck who is
Yeah, there's probably a
obviously
random
down on
person.
I am going to tap on his shoulder and be like, "Good sir," and wait for his gaze to fall upon me.
He looks at you.
Let me look at the powers I have here.
All the powers. All it needs is your gaze.
I would like to use mesmerize on this individual.
Alright. What is your command?
My command is to, in the most violent way possible, I need you, and I'm whispering this to him, I need you to attack the person in front of you like a feral animal. As much violence as possible that you can conjure within yourself. Go on.
Make me a... Well, this is going to be the roll for it. I'm going to say the difficulty is going to be 5 for your mesmerize roll.
All right, let's hope it it works out for me.
It would be because his willpower is 3, but it's +2 because this is potentially dangerous.
Right. No, fair. I'm just trying to remember what the roll is for that.
Let me have a look.
Oh, there it is. Wits and subterfuge. So I definitely have wits and subterfuge. Okay, dice. Work with me, baby. Yes. You said 5?
Yep, difficulty of 5.
Man.
Oh, that
Eight,
is
my God.
unlucky. Your eyes fall on him and you give this command, and he just kind of stares at you and like pulls himself back and like quickly like tries to look away. As he's like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? What? At this point, the priest has begun to make his way down the line of congregates towards you as he holds out this jawbone.
Come on, Gabe, think of something.
Oh wait, hold
There
on.
was an extra die.
There is an extra die that has been redeemed, so you can roll a d10.
Roll a d10. Okay. Here's hoping, man.
This could definitely make the difference. You need a 5 or higher for this to go off.
Oh wait, no. Is it
Oh.
slash R?
It's /R, but no space between the 1 d10.
Okay.
Well,
The
that's
dice fell
unfortunate.
everywhere.
That is just unfortunate. Jesus Christ. So yeah,
Oh man.
this priest is still approaching you, holding out,
What the hell?
holding out the bone.
This
I
one
don't-
person just that don't work at
Uh,
all. Alright.
I want to do stuff, but it's dumb.
Well,
If you want to do something, you can.
It's so dumb. Well, I don't know the symbol, or did Cass show us a symbol? I don't think so.
You guys remember the symbol being on one of the jackets of the bodies of the people that were found dead in front of the place you were embraced? One of the few bodies that were littered around.
Because the dude said that the prince knows, but it's obviously a lie because the sheriff's. I think in Carlos's mind this is a test, and they have to clean the whole area. At this point, I think the stupid thing I want to do is, I want to. Boy, I want to use my protein feral claws and
Alright.
sneak up behind one of these other thin blood vampires who said that were scared of Gabe, and just go for the neck and try to take it off.
Okay. We watch as you make your way through the crowd, obfuscated from sight. You have had to like make your way around the priest, and you kind of see him behind you as you make your way to the back where the other thin bloods are. And you're ready your claws to take off the head. Do you do it immediately, or do you just wait for an opportunity?
I think I just do it out of instinct. I think it's like
Alright.
these people are bad, and this is a test, and they all have to die, kind of thing.
So we will cut to Gabriel as we'll say at this point the priest has approached. He is close to you and he is holding out this jawbone. Do you take it or do you just do nothing? Do you attack him? What do you do?
I slap it out of his hand.
Great. You slap the jawbone out of his hand. And as your hand collides with it, I want you to make a willpower roll. Difficulty 7.
Oh, dude, no way I'm making it. No way I'm making it with my rolls. Hell
You
no.
got this. You got this.
Difficulty 3, and he's in
Do you have
trouble.
willpower? Do you
You
have
can spend a
Yeah,
point of
willpower.
willpower to automatically succeed.
You can spend a willpower on a willpower roll?
Yeah.
You got
What's the
this.
difficulty? 7, you said?
Yep, difficulty 7.
What are the chances that Bo heard everything with his super hearing?
Unlikely at this point. You guys are in the graveyard.
We're throwing
Yeah,
dirt at
we-
each other. We're giggling. Yeah, fair enough.
I'll roll willpower.
Wee! There you go.
Oh wow! Finally,
4
Oh,
successes.
now.
that's where it comes
You
in.
smack it out of your hand, and for a moment, as your hand collides with the jawbone, you feel this pricking sensation. And then it clatters to the ground. For a moment, it felt like it was like someone was biting down on your hand. The jawbone clatters to the ground as suddenly one of the caitiff looks like he goes to say something, and then his head rolls off his body onto the ground. Collapsing to the ground, and as he does, you see Carlos behind him. These large, talon-like claws, covered in blood. As all hell begins to break loose. But before we end, we move to the cemetery. As Bo and Vega are making their way through, looking around, you see some of the graves look to be freshly dug. Fresh dirt has been laid on some of them.
Freshly buried or like freshly dug
Freshly
as in
buried.
the empty graves? Okay.
No, freshly buried.
Here. Let's
Well,
kick it off a little
seems,
bit.
It seems there's been a recent few passings. Don't dig it up, Vega. Have you no respect for the dead, young man?
Listen, I know one thing about cemeteries, and that's there's bodies under. Oh, you know what? You're right. What am I doing? It's a cemetery. This is weird. Is there like a shovel nearby? Like, is there like one that's recently dug or anything?
We'll say there's a shovel nearby, because that's fun.
Yep.
It's like a shovel laying against one of the tombstones.
Yeah, I grab it. It's like, we just have to make sure. I don't even know what I'm looking for, but let's see what's underneath. He starts to dig through the.
Watch as you grab the shovel. Go to push it into the ground. 2 hands shoot up from the dirt and grab onto the shovel.
Ooh.
Oh,
As you watch a body begin to pull itself up from this lightly dug grave.
what was lightly
You
dug?
see a very thin, shallow grave as a figure pulls forward. You see the face gaunt, a thin beard, scraggly. The clothes are like that of, like, clothes have like holes in them and dirt and stains. And the figure looks at you with these hollow eyes. Fangs extended. As they hiss at you. And as you look around, more hands extend from the graves. All around you. 5 of them in total. Congratulations. You're about to have your first experience with shovel heads. But we're gonna have to wait till next week for that. As you have found yourself deep in the fangs of the Sabbat. But that's gonna have to wait till next time. Thank you very much for watching. We're gonna do some outros. We're gonna start off this week with Cleansing Rain. Cleansing Rain, tell the lovely people who you are and where they can find you.
Hey everybody, Cleansing Rain here, playing Beauregard Thibodeau LaFontaine III. You can find me on most platforms at Cleansing Rain, except on Twitter or X, where it's Cleansing_Rain. Aside from that, it's been a lot of fun as always, and boy, first time I'm really feeling like we're gonna have a lot of open chaos. I'm excited for next session.
Up next, Emiko, tell the lovely people who you are and where they can find you.
I'm Emiko. This is the only thing you can find me on online currently. I'm not doing any streams currently, and I play Sage. Wow, we're gonna have our first full fight. This is going to be interesting. Well, there was a fight with the warehouse, but that was not like this though. These are not vampires, pseudo-vampires? Who knows? But yeah, that was very fun. A very tense session. Thanks for running, Mark.
You're very welcome. Up next, Tone. Tell the lovely people who you are and where they can find you.
Everybody, my name is Tone, and I can be found on Mortal Rolls on Monday nights, where the gods have fallen as they make their way into the mystery world of mortal life. Find out what happens. So that's where I am on Mondays. Tuesdays, you can find me on Pendragon with Ticking Time Bob, where I play Balin, which is one of the twins. And I will be playing also another twin on a different night very soon, perhaps. But then Wednesdays, holy smokes, Grid Crafters with Odyssey of the Dragon Lords, where I am playing with Mark, TheCatsMeow, where we both are venturing in a beautiful Odyssey setting, just absolutely epic. And of course, Thursday nights right here, as I bow to you, sir, and thank you for opening up your home and the graves with shovelheads. You said shovelhead zombies? Like, what is this?
Shovelheads.
Things? Awesome.
You're gonna have to find out next time.
I'll be here.
Up next, Yampa. Tell the lovely people who you are and where they can find you.
What is up, guys? What is up? Yampa. Haven't played Carlos Baez, the cocaine fiend. I feel like I might get someone killed or die myself. Doesn't matter. I am very happy to be here, putting with these amazing people once more. I'm here on Thursdays. Fridays, we're on hiatus, as far as I know, but you can catch me on Taking Time Bob for some Dark Ages Conan-esque stuff. I'm an old man on that one. And then Mondays over at the Super Cyber Station for some Rune Quest. But yeah, happy to be back. Excited for next week.
Oh yes, it's gonna be good. And with that, last but certainly not least, Caleb. Tell the lovely people who you are and where they can find you.
I'm Caleb, just another villain, Vil for short. You can find me Supervillain V on Twitter. I refuse to call it X. And you can also find me on Void Doll's channel, playing Ethereal, the Tabaxi that I play, the Tabaxi Echo Fighter currently. It is a dark fantasy underground with romance, really dark themes and undertones. It's very gritty. It's very wild. It's a phenomenal game. Highly recommend you to pop on in, at least give it a shot. And I know I can't talk about 2 upcoming games I'll be in, but maybe within like the next couple of weeks I could start talking about those and see me a bit more over there. Obviously I will be here on Thursdays till my time is done. It comes to thanks for having me every week. It's wonderful to be back. I was actually waiting. I'm like, oh yeah, I have Thursday off and I could just chill out, take a nap, be an old man, then, step into the shoes of this character. And thank you once again, Mark, for having me here. It's a blast.
Glad to have you here. Honestly, you've been amazing. Thank you for showing off why the Camarilla is so great and superior to the Anarchs.
But of course, yes.
Right, and then there is me. Hello, my name is Mark, aka TheCatsMeow. Welcome to my channel. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves, and I hope you'll join us next week as we continue this adventure. You can also find us live on Sundays, where I'm playing Hunter's Hunter with some of my friends. A story in the Italian Renaissance, as we see the perspective of members of the Society of Leopold. Also, you might be able to learn more about who this mysterious Saint Antonio is. He may or may not actually be one of the characters, so you might learn more about his story and about who he is. You may also learn more about this strange artifact. Also, for this time, I would like to give some shout-outs to Table of Horrors, who rated us before, and I forgot to shout them out, because I'm bad at this, apparently. And also, a big thank you to Critcrafters for raiding just before. Always lovely to have you with us. I can be found on Critcrafters every Wednesday. We're playing Odyssey of Dragonlords. You can also find me on Ticking Time Bomb, where I am part of the Sunday crew of Pendragon. Check out all those lovely places. I got so many shoutouts I gotta do, so we're gonna stay live for a bit longer, and then we're gonna raid out. So do stick around. Check out all the lovely people that we've shout out, because honestly, all of them are amazing. Any other shoutouts people want to make?
I think we have to give a big shout out to our former mentor, Cassie, played by Emily, for writing those beautiful letters. Oh my goodness gracious. That was epic.
Wonderful. You can indeed shout out the Cat's Meow Show. But yes, thank you very much for watching. We're gonna go to the off-screen, and then we're gonna raid out in a bit, so do stick around. Watch our trailer again for however many times I play it. And yes, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you all next week. And until then, stay safe, and always beware, for the Sabbat have eyes everywhere, and their fangs are just as sharp of any others. Farewell.